Hey everybody, welcome to HopCast.
Thank you so much for joining us once again, everybody.
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder, and we have a familiar face.
You might remember him. Introduce?
I'm Brad Stark.
You can say your own name here.
All right, Mr. Brad Stark, famously known as Dr. Starkweather on Twitter.
Check him out.
And we are going to be doing some barley wines today.
Right. And,
because that seems like a good idea.
So Stark was on, and we did, what did we do from Midnight or Medieval Brewing?
I brought a barley wine from Medieval Brewing, and
Right.
I also brought a Russian Imperial Stout, the Dragon Slayer.
And they had crazy names, Dragon Slayer. So we got on this episode the Devil's Milk. That seems appropriate for you.
It does.
Yeah.
And you thought dragon's milk was dark.
I like drinking metal beers,
Yeah.
so.
So we got the Devil's Milk, and then we got the Sierra Nevada Bigfoot. Which is
Of course,
pretty,
like a mainstay, like pretty traditional, like go-to barley wine. Everyone's got to have
right,
it.
everyone picks it up. They grab the 6-pack. It's fucked up. That beer comes up in a 6-pack. It's 10% in a 6-pack.
Yeah.
No,
and we've got the 2010.
Yeah.
So this is one that gets aged very traditionally. So just want to make that clear. We're going to be drinking 2010 today. But I think why don't we go ahead and start?
Want to start with Dragon's Milk?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then sounds good. Let's pour it on out.
Did you say dragon's milk?
Oh, Devil's
No, it's
Milk.
not Dragon's Milk, it's Devil's Milk.
Let's start with the Devil's Milk.
Devil's milk.
Well, so that poured out pretty dark, but kind of light too at the same time.
Yeah, kind of like a slightly rubyish orangish type of hue.
It's getting dark, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, it is. We're in the twilight here in Chicago, but
Jacob or Edward.
I don't know what that means.
Wrong show.
a little bit of head to speak of, and
Right.
we've got a sweet aroma.
Yeah, but the hops are coming through pretty nice.
It's not like a pungent hop, but it's like a,
Yeah, it's a sweet hop.
it's kind of like an
kiss of hop?
assisting hop, like a kiss of hop.
It smells like barley wine, too, though.
Yeah.
It smells like barley
It
wine.
smells like barley wine.
Yes.
That it does. That
Should
it does.
we try, boys?
I say we try.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on barley wine, I guess.
I was going to say it tastes like barley wine.
Yeah, it's got that agedness, like woodiness that you would expect from a barley wine, and it also kind of has like a fresh hop, like towards the middle of your flavor, where you can tell that this isn't old.
I think
You know?
where's the the bottle's over there. I'm not sure what the alcohol is coming in at, but I'm sure it's 8+. Check the graphic right now. Whatever that says.
I just checked the graphic.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see anything?
I think
I
it
don't
says
see
8.
it.
I think it says 8+.
It's
I didn't
at,
see it.
10.2 is my guess. Is what
10.2.
that said right there. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty high.
Oh, 10.6.
10.6. 10.6 is the reading.
So yeah,
it's got that. It goes through phases. It's one of those beers where you're like, okay, now I'm tasting grain. Now I'm tasting malt. Now I'm tasting hops. Now I'm tasting age, and like, it goes all throughout the palate like that. It's,
Very defined layers of.
yeah.
I think that's why I like barley wines a lot. There's always a ton going on.
Ever-changing flavors.
Yeah.
This is a nice one. I really like this a lot, actually.
So this is from a new brewery we haven't featured on the show before. DuClaw.
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 Out in Bel Air.
Bel Air, Maryland.
Yeah, not the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Maryland. But kind of a quiet market out there for craft breweries. So it's nice to see someone that's taking hold of the place, and also nice to actually have your liquids hit my lips.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yeah, I know. It's gonna...
At 10%, I'm pretty sure we're going to ease out of this one and ease into the 10% Bigfoot.
Ease is the operative word. So
maybe pass along.
All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and ease
Share
through these, and we'll probably You're
Wow.
probably right. We'll be sharing with everyone that's in my house right now, and then we'll come back and do another one for you. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys, I'm ready to step it up to the Bigfoot.
That sounds good, man. Sounds good.
So we did the 10.6. So why not just do the straight up 10 now, right?
Yeah.
Let's bring it down a notch.
Bigfoot.
Oh, actually,
obviously.
it's 9.6. So bring it down to the. It's not even 10.
It's a
Fuck
full
that.
notch. It's a full notch.
I'm not even drinking this anymore.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
We don't roll this way.
Bigfoot, obviously from Sierra Nevada, has been a mainstay, kind of like the iconic barley wine, American style barley wine.
Right.
So it's a pleasure to have it on the show. It's an honor. Let's go ahead and open it up.
Alright, so that poured out pretty close to the same color as the Devil's Milk.
Yeah, you're kind of getting like almost a ruby, really dark for a barley wine.
Right, and the kind of off-white head again.
But it has a head, which opposed to the Devil's Milk didn't really have a huge head,
I
right?
might have a little bit of head. I got a little head from the Devil.
I think one of the things that really sets this beer apart is the aroma. You get like
Huge.
a lot of
hop.
that the like hop quality for sure.
Because it is an American barley wine. I think Sierra Nevada went.
This might be the pioneer of American barley wines. Yeah, for sure. It's like a hop in the face, but it's not one of your like super piney astringent hops. More like a mellow but forceful hop.
It smells good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right, I guess we're drinking. All right.
I'm drinking.
Oh, yeah, it's for barley wines especially, it's like so well balanced between hops and malt, and then if you're talking about barley wines, you have to talk about alcohol.
Yeah.
You have to also balance the alcohol too.
I want to say this tastes a lot bitter than the Devil's Milk one. that we
Yeah.
had.
Yep.
A bit more bitter.
Because
Not even like a hoppy, just like a chalky bitter. It's not. I feel it is the hops, but it's a different.
It doesn't
kind
come
of,
off. It's the hops.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said before, this is an American style and kind of the parent pioneer, and American barley wines really hoppy, really malty,
And as
really
you know,
boozy.
as many of you know, my favorite is the hair of the dog, doggy claws, and that's American barley wine. Because that's got a lot of hops in it. So.
But this is certainly the benchmark.
There's a reason it's so popular and prevalent. It's available.
It was one of the first. you
Yeah,
know?
it's one of the first, and it's solid. It's solid barley wine.
No, yeah, I don't think it's not the best, but it's good and it's highly available for anyone to get and aged. Comes a 6-pack. You don't need to drink 6.
You certainly don't need to drink 6.
But you will.
Eventually.
At some point.
Yeah.
Drink maybe 3 in the first couple little while.
The first half of the day, and then the second half.
Save the last 3.
I tell you what, I'm a hoarder, so I like get beer, and I don't care if it's an IPA and you're supposed to drink it right away. I'll end up shelving like pretty much half of whatever I have.
Drink them all.
I know it's bad, but
have me over.
It's a compulsion. It's a compulsion, and so I like the 6-packs. I like it when people go the full 6 because when there's 4, I feel like it's precious.
Well, when you only have 1, it's like I can't even drink that.
Can't drink
I gotta
this.
buy it and I
Right.
can't drink it.
It's my precious.
Fuck you. Yeah, but for the most part, nice little burnt malt character, but something that could be savored for a long time. So sit on it.
Yeah, you guys said that a lot of people age these, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I would think this is one of the number 1 aged beers that people like, oh, I got the '06 Bigfoot, or I got the '02 Bigfoot. It's like, well, people have been saving that one for a long because I think because there's 6 of them.
And by the way,
Yeah.
we are drinking the 2010. We're drinking it fresh. But I have been to beer festivals before where they go back as far as like 1992
Wow.
or whatever it is, and you can age or you taste the different vintages of Bigfoot.
So what
And-
have you picked up from it? Is it the funky cellarness, or is it just the mellow
No,
hop?
you know what?
Or,
I
of
actually
course
pref-
the mellow hop, but
To me, I with the super old Bigfoot, I just really don't get into it, and that happens with me a lot of times with beers. It's just like too musty. You know, it gets to taste like closet at some point. All the things break down in it, and you're like, okay, fine. It was from like 1842. I don't give a shit, but
The
like,
aging-
does it taste good?
the
And-
aging seems like a good idea in 2010. Like, I'm gonna save this.
Yeah, but at a certain
There's a shelf
certain
life.
point, it
Yeah.
breaks down.
Yeah.
So but what I like to do with these aged beers, especially really old ones, is kind of, and if you're in a situation like I was at a beer festival where they have all these different vintages, take one of them, maybe from 1996, blend it with a fresh one,
Right.
so you can kind of like get the best of both worlds, get those kind of like aged flavors, but also get some fresh flavors too.
Yeah. Yeah, we love blending them on the HopCast. You've seen us blend other vintages, and it works out usually pretty well. Well, barley wines you can age. So we recommend aging them, trying them fresh. Do whatever you bathe with them. Yeah.
If you would like to bathe with the barley wine,
Just do not
be my guest.
feed them to your baby, or drink and drive with them. Right? Those are my
All right. Thank you for watching the HopCast.
Do not feed it to your baby.